Happy Friday! Here on this glorious, very, very warm Friday Eve of Labor Day weekend.
I know! It's so exciting!
So fun. We hope
Holiday
you're having
weekend.
a blast. Consider this your kickoff to your holiday weekend. Every Friday, our gym coach says, like, as the countdown timer, like, counts down, like, 3, 2, 1. And he's like, cheers to the weekend after your workout. So cheers to your weekend.
Yay.
We're so excited for you. It's not every day that we get to hang out on a Friday.
It's not.
But today is super, super special. We're so excited.
Yay!
We have lots to talk about. We have a giveaway winner.
Yep.
We're giving away a live mystery Makers Gonna Learn mystery box. We've given one out every single day this week. We have so many fun materials, supplies, goodies that we've put together for you. We are super, super thrilled. So all you need to do is comment. We will be announcing the winner live at the end of the show. Replayers, I apologize. We've given away all the previous ones this week to you guys. So this is just for someone live with us at the end of the show. But Lauren, we have some big news to share.
Oh, we do.
I am super excited because today we are talking about the relationship of one of our new programs we have just been loving, which is Canva.
Yes.
And the relationship between Canva for beginners with Cricut with an adorable little tag.
And this is going to be one where, first of all, we may get the question, why not just do it in Cricut?
You totally could.
You totally could. You can. We actually have a print and cut file. It is a zoo. You can't really manipulate it, and it is linked in the description below. If you just want to do it in Cricut, you totally can.
Yeah.
But Canva gives us the freedom to really make it our own with more options than just what we have in Cricut.
Yes. Now, since we're bringing Canva into the party this week, I decided to do something a little crazy. We have our Digital Design for Creatives program $70 off today only.
Yep.
And does not stop there. If you already are inside of Digital Design for Creatives, check your email coming up because next week we are going to send you all the details for a special masterclass we just added for September 10th at 11 a.m. Eastern. 11 a.m. Eastern on September 10th if you are a Digital Design for Creative student. Listen up, ears up, you gotta be here, mark your calendar. It's a Tuesday.
Yep.
A Tuesday, 11 a.m. live. We are gonna teach you how to turn those designs that everyone has been doing all summer. We're going to teach you what your next steps are, how to turn your fun designs into profit.
I mean, honestly, I'm so impressed on what I have seen from you guys, what you all have turned into us for your homework, what I've seen posted on our Facebook group. I'm immensely impressed on how you guys have taken the information from Digital Design for Creatives and then translated that over into your own designs because y'all, these designs are top notch. So good. What do you do with the designs after you create them?
Well, I was telling Sadie, I'm like, Sadie, I'm like really, like, I selfishly want everyone to craft more and design more and be creative more. And the number one way that I see that you could do that, the easiest, the lowest hanging fruit, is to sell and profit from your creations. Whether you are physically making and selling, whether you are designing and doing more of a hybrid approach, which I will have more videos teaching what that looks like, whether you use outside vendors, how that works, or you are just designing and selling files. There are so many options. So I thought it would not be fair to leave you guys hanging.
Yeah.
So what we're doing is we're teaching just Digital Design for Creative students, a live masterclass just for y'all on September 10th at 11 a.m. Eastern. Mark your calendar. There will be a replay, but if you, of course, have questions and want to get the most out of it, you got to be there live. It's going to be incredible. We are super, super thrilled. So if you have not already bought digital design for creatives, this sounds like an opportunity that you want. $70 off.
Yep.
There's a 2-pay. You can bundle it with your love to have you there. And it's going to be so, so good. If you're free this weekend and you already have digital design for creatives, what are you thinking about? You have until September 10th. So you can do the whole program. You know, it's like 20 videos, pretty in-depth. There's some homework. You could do it by September 10th.
Oh, for sure.
You could say yes to the program today. You could revisit the program today. If you feel like you've not got a lot out of it, this would be a great fall project to lead into the holidays. We're really excited for this project. It would be great to like merge this project in. And of course, if you're not already a yearly member, join the membership. We'd love to have you. So yay, everyone's marking their calendars.
Yes, the masterclass will be at 11 a.m.
September 10th. It's a
Eastern
Tuesday.
Standard Time.
I love the way I say Tuesday.
Tuesday.
It's like the most Southern thing I say. So we love it. So yay, so good. Yes, if you loved what you've done in digital design, we love seeing what you've done. We're going to present the next steps on what it would look like for you to apply it. We are thrilled for you. Yes, we'll finish this long weekend. Go Annette, woohoo!
Yay!
When will the new training for Canva be in my courses? Karen, they are being updated. They are there. So it has been updated. Go check it out. Pop in.
Yep.
See the new trainings. They're really good. They're really, really good. So if you have not purchased digital design for creatives, again, $70 off. Get it today. Yearly membership. Coupon code is Craft40.
Craft40 for membership. That's
I
right.
almost said Make 40.
Yeah, no, it's Craft40 for membership. If you want to jump in on your membership, maybe you're like, I'm still waiting on my Cricut. I don't know if I'm ready to jump into digital design. You are, first of all.
You've got to get the 30-day challenge. You get an instant access. Super good. What I also wanted to share was y'all have like been showing up and showing out for our new passive earning guide. And what I want to share is that our passive earning guide, which you can grab for free, has a very affordable $17 secret offer. All of these are going to play in to our new training coming out on September 15th. So if you're not already signed up, you need to sign up for the guide. You want to watch that training. You want to get the freebie because it's all going to make so much more sense as we gear up to the 15th.
Everything is going to make sense. Y'all, I'm telling you, September is going to be huge.
It's so much fun.
It's going to be huge.
We've been working on this for well over a year. We are thrilled to kind of pull back the curtain, show you guys like real life results. You know, we've been getting people results forever, but it had been a while since we got our hands dirty and real life testing. And I am just so thrilled to pull back the curtain, share what we've been working on, what we've done. I mean, it's legit, and I know it's everything you've asked for. So we're just doing what you've asked for, and we've had so much fun doing it.
We have had a lot of fun.
Yeah, so much fun. I love it, love it, love it. Oh my goodness, Grandma Tattoo, listen, I'm praying with you. We just went through this same exact thing with our nanny. It is so stressful, so I'm so sorry. But listen, you have got it. The Lord is anointing every one of your steps, your phone calls, the opportunities. You have no idea. Like, you may find an even better place in this time. So the right opportunities and doors will open for you, my friend. I know it. So I love it. So Amy is here. Okay. Amy is super new. She doesn't even know what Canva is. Oh. What would you say, how would you describe Canva compared to Cricut?
Okay, so Cricut is the software or Design Space. Let me backtrack. Design Space is a software that talks to your machine. Now, there is a lot of good things that you can do in Design Space. However, the reason that we kind of switched and created Digital Design for Creatives, which is teaching you how to use Canva, is because we noticed that there were a lot, how do I say this nicely? A lot of bugs that tended to need fixing in Cricut or Design Space, or things that
we wanted to open it up to where you have the most ability, like the most I wanted you to have more tools in your tool belt.
Yes.
I wanted you to feel more confident, and I didn't want you to feel defeated when, not if, there are bugs in Cricut, and there's just so much more designing available. Like when you think about it, y'all, there's a whole metaverse out there.
Oh, for
there's
sure.
There's a whole AI movement. Like there's so much, and we have to choose, and as your mentor and teacher, and our job is to look at everything and decide what we think is valuable for you to learn. What is the lowest hanging fruit that you could learn and get a 10x return or more from learning it? And that's one thing that we've seen in Canva that we've had our pulse on. I mean, I've been using Canva since 2017. I previously before that used a software called PicMonkey. So we've used it. I mean,
Yes.
our business actually runs
Our business,
off Canva.
if we didn't have Canva, our business would not be what it was.
Yeah.
So it was one of those things that it is a design, Canva is a design software. It is cloud-based, but there are some features in Canva that you have access to, whether you are the free version or the pro version. There are features in Canva that you have access to that you may not have access to when it comes to designing in Design Space. So what we saw, the lowest hanging fruit that we saw is why not teach you guys to have that in your arsenal of your crafting arsenal, the knowledge to use that so that when it comes to different projects and you're like, I really need more options that I don't have in Design Space.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I can do this in Canva.
Yes.
And then I can now translate that. I can download it and then translate it into Design Space so that Design Space can tell my Cricut exactly what to do.
We don't eliminate Design Space. This is just a partner tool. We love it. We have a friend asking, is the digital design for creatives good for Canva beginners? It's actually made with you in mind.
Yes.
We train very specifically any of our programs at the beginner mindset. What would you need to know if you didn't even know what Canva was?
Exactly.
That is how we teach. You are the perfect candidate to get the most out of the program. This is why we develop programs and not just make free videos, because you need to start at a foundational level and build up. If you jump straight to YouTube videos about Canva, you are going to feel overwhelmed, defeated, and confused. Within our training and curriculum, and this is across the board, Cricut, Canva, sublimation, what have you, you need to start at the foundation and build from there. So you're a perfect candidate. I also had another friend ask us to show you how to sign up for the free guide. So what we'll do is I will just go ahead and share that with you. We've linked it. So we're gonna link that free guide. You click the link for the free guide. Sadie's go drop it. It's a free guide, you sign up for it, and you have a one-time offer to enroll in a special little freebie that gives you 200 ideas to build your business. That guide will be going up in price. So if you want it, I've seen a lot of you grab it this week. It's such a fun one. We love it. So it'll be so, so good. So grab it if you need it, but it also is the only way to get on the wait list to be an early adopter for the program we're developing. I will say this program is very limited. If you want a spot, you will want to confirm your spot on September 15th by showing up to the training. I'm teaching a ton, but that will be the first time you'll even hear about it. And what my gut says is after I teach all that have been in digital design for creatives, there's over 700 that have signed up for the course and is inside it. I only have 200 spots for what we're teaching.
Yes.
So you do the math, like it's first come, first serve.
It is first come, first serve for September the 15th. It's one of those that if you have, I know we're talking, first of all, we're talking to our beginners this week. We have been talking to our beginners, but we're also talking to our seasoned vets. We're also talking to those of you that have been
friends of the show.
Friends of the show. You've maybe been in the craft game for a while and you're ready to really step up your game. that's what you need to be. Those are the types of people that
September's going to be
there.
such a great month. We're super excited to end out this week. So let's dive in and
let's
just think about what we've got going on. It is so good. So good.
Y'all, first of all, let me say how excited I am to finally be able to host this week. I have not hosted a single day this week, and it
Devil's
has been
playing with the church's money.
It's been killing me.
Crazy.
I'm not very good at being sick. I'm a doer for sure, and I was literally laying in bed the past few days. Crying because I felt bad, but crying because I couldn't get up and I couldn't do anything.
Listen, I'll be the first to say we have missed you.
Well, I have missed, as crazy as it sounds, I have missed being at work. Because
I'm sure.
at least it keeps me busy and my mind off of things.
Yeah.
So I want to show you guys what we're going to be creating today, and we'll go overhead. We are going to be creating these adorable print and cut little gift vouchers, gift tickets. These are great for birthdays, holidays, just because gifts. I love doing this, especially for the littles in our life, whether it be a trip to the zoo, cookie baking night, a movie night, whatever. And it doesn't even have to be for your littles. You can do this and really make a very good personalized gift for a significant other in your life. So many things you can do with this, okay? So I'm gonna be teaching you all how we can create this in Canva, and then we can put it into Design Space. All we have to do is upload and cut.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. So, speaking on materials that you're gonna need, it's actually pretty minimal. So you're gonna need some type of mat. Now I do have a standard grip mat here. The light grip mat that we had yesterday, I truly feel like it's on our last leg. So I do have a standard grip mat. If you have a light grip mat, great. It doesn't matter. You all can learn in the feel of your mat. If you feel like it's too sticky for paper, get a light grip mat. It's just our light grip mat that we have in the studio right now is a little too light. So we need a mat and white cardstock and an inkjet printer. Although the inkjet printer is not in here, and that's about it.
Lauren, we just have to pause.
Okay.
I gave them a whole speech on Wednesday's show about printers. And I know we're going to talk about it. We're going to get questions. People ask, can I use my home printer? If you have a printer that can print a photo, I think you have a good enough printer beautifully. I then gave them a speech on how you need to have a printer that is good. And since something in this world happened, COVID, I hate when people say that, but I have to say it. Prices of printers.
I'm pretty sure that's what I had this week, by the way.
Had went up quite a bit.
I don't like that word.
But what happened was we looked up the Canon TS9500, which is a pretty big investment.
It's a big one. First of all, that is the biggest. It can print 12 by 12.
But guess how much? But after I gave this whole pre-speech, right now you can purchase our dream printer, the Canon Pixma TS9520. Regular price $299. Guess how much?
I'm gonna hope $99.
Oh, Lauren!
I said I'm gonna hope.
It's 40% off.
Wow.
$179.
Wow. I mean, that's a good one. But
it does
honestly,
wide format. If you want a really good craft printer, I love this printer.
I love that printer, and I've also found that any Canon, if it's a Canon Pixma, it's the Pixma line that does really, really well because they're made to print at-home pictures.
Yep.
That's what they're made for. So if you think, I'll just be real honest, I've not printed 12 by 12 on that printer. We normally just use it for 8.5 by 11. I do like having the ability to print larger if I need to. But if you'll just kind of do some research and find a Canon Pixma, you can then choose, do you want wide format? Are you ready to pay a little extra for wide format? Do you want one that just does 8.5 by 14 as the max? That's gonna be your preference, but honestly, any Canon Pixma Yes, our dream printer is the 9500 series. It's the one we're using today. It is our favorite. So that is just, it's on sale right now. Go ahead and get it. We did, however, forget to do a giveaway.
I was about to interrupt you and say the same thing. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
To find out who is our amazing giveaway winner? Because we have the name just in.
Ooh.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Drum roll, please. Congratulations, Lila Pacino. Pacheco. Congratulations, Lila.
Congratulations.
Woohoo! Share with us, hi@makersgonnalearn.com, your shipping address.
Yes.
You'll get that mystery box all mailed out at the first of the week after the holiday.
Absolutely. So we've gone over all of the supplies that you're going to need for this project. Let's go ahead and dive right into creating. So here we are on the, I've got the mouse backwards. Here we are on the Makers Gonna Learn website. Now, we do have a few little elements on our ticket that is Makers Gonna Learn file and font. So I'm just gonna show you exactly what we have on our ticket. First off, we have a flower. I mean, number one.
They're beautiful.
Number one, can we take a minute to look at these watercolor bows? I didn't even know they were there. They took my breath away.
They're beautiful.
I'm obsessed with them. Roller Babe?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wish I was. I am obsessed with all of these. So anyway, we're gonna go to, I'm not exactly sure what this falls under. It is linked down below. We'll just type in flower. This is a little yellow flower. It's gonna come up lots of different flowers, guys. You can see here, they're all linked. I can't even go to YouTube to find the link. But anyway, you can see there's lots of different things. But I do know that we are going to use estuary. So let's just go ahead and grab the fonts. You can pick any flower you want for this little ticket. But what we're gonna do is, if you've been around, if you've been a friend of the channel, you know that estuary is literally one of our favorite fonts. And I'm gonna show you guys how you can download a font and how you can upload a file. So we're gonna make sure we download estuary. You'll understand here in a minute. Let's go back to our cut files and let me just pick a cut file. I'm just gonna pick one of these bows just because, I mean, they're beautiful. Why not? I'm gonna download this watercolor bow so I can show you how to upload a Makers Gonna Learn file and a Makers Gonna Learn font, okay? So from there, we're gonna go over to Canva and we are going to go to create a design. Now, let's talk about creating your sizing for your design, okay? In my opinion, it really just depends on what you are creating it for, but if I'm doing something for, let's say, I know that I'm gonna print it on an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to put it on an 8.5 by 11 document size. That way I know in my head, I can really put in there, I can figure out exactly how big it is. So I'm just gonna go to custom size. This is just the way that my brain works. If you all wanna do it differently, you can. I'm gonna change it from pixels because right now it doesn't really matter. I mean, the pixels, you can't see how big your design is with the pixels. It's just odd. So I change it to inches. If you're more familiar with centimeters, you can also change it to centimeters as well. I'm doing it in inches. Width is gonna be 8.5 and height is going to be 11. Now we're gonna go to create a new design. Now that we have our design created, a little bit on the canvas, this is gonna represent the piece of paper that we are going to be printing these on. So our next step is going to be looking for our ticket shape. So we're gonna come over here to elements and we're just literally gonna type in ticket. It's that easy. And you can see here we have graphics. These are actual photos. we don't want photos for this, we want these graphics. So I'm just gonna go to see all, and what you can do is you can scroll through all of these different ticket types and you can pick which one you like the best. Just know some of these are going to have the little crown on them. If it has a crown on it, that's gonna mean that it is a Canva Pro feature. If it does not have a crown on it, then that means it is going to be just a standard. Anybody that has a free account can use it. So just because I know not all of us has a free account or a pro account, we'll use one that I know for a fact
you can make today.
You can make today, absolutely. So this is one I can even change the color. I'm gonna pick a couple because we're gonna play around with a few different things. I'm even gonna pick one that, like, I like this one, the fact that it has just a straight side on it. I really like that. But I do kind of like where you can tear it off, like this one right here. Oh, I think this one might be it actually, because I thought it was just an outline, but I can change this. So let's just go ahead. I've already found it. This is the one that I want. It is a free design. You can see here. And what I love about Canva is once you choose something, you can then, it gives you magic recommendations. So you can see all on the magic recommendations. You can pick one with a barcode. This one is cute. You can make it bigger. You can even, look, you can customize it even more. That's the same one that we have. Oh, no, it's not. This one has like little perforated edges on the sides. So it's really dependent on your style and what you want. But with that being said, I'm just gonna go ahead and delete both of these, and we are gonna start designing this one. So let me zoom in so we can see this a little bit better. Next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to change the colors. So I love really creating my own custom colors. You can choose from colors like the color palettes down here if you want to. My personal favorite is being able to choose my own custom colors. And I'm trying to decide what colors I want to go for today.
Ooh.
What are you thinking?
I've never been upset with some mint.
I've not either. We've not done mint in a long time.
Yeah, I love
but
a little mint.
I don't know. We'll stay with it.
Maybe
I like
mint and maybe some slate gray could be good for text. Very like relaxing. Maybe it could be a spa day coupon.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Boom.
Oh, but I did download that bow. But I don't need the bow. It's gonna be a spa day.
Okay.
It's gonna be. I'm gonna show you how to upload something from Maker's Gonna Learn onto your computer. But let's just say you wanted to add the bow. Let's just go ahead and show you how to do that. So once you download once you pick your colors, whatever, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to uploads. You can upload files if you want to, but what we're gonna do is I'm going to bring my Finder into view, which I have not unzipped this file. If you double click it, you can unzip it. Now you can see it is unzipped. What we can now do is drag and drop.
Love it.
It's as simple as that. You can see it even comes in with the background removed. Pop that in. Look, there you go.
So good.
And now we can add our little bow to this. So actually, I'm changing it. Sorry, Tanner. I'm gonna come back to colors. I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna grab my picker tool and I'm gonna get this dark pink in here.
Love it. Ooh, look at that.
And then we can do light pink writing possibly.
Now I feel like you're giving a rodeo. Like, I feel like it's getting rodeo.
Okay,
like, are you
I'll
doing
stop.
a rodeo? No. I'm just saying the bow reminds me of the rodeo.
How does the bow remind you of the rodeo?
Know. What does it remind you of?
I don't know.
Okay,
Coquette?
What?
I don't know.
What's that?
It's just that it's what's in style right
Well,
now.
what would be
Taylor.
no, Lauren?
I don't like that
What
color.
would be for the bow? Is it like a girl's day? Is it?
I think
is it
it's gonna be a girl's
shopping?
day.
Okay, I love that.
I keep playing around with it. I think I want to go light again. Let me try it with the light. Oh, not the background. I want that
Love
one.
it.
We're gonna go back to the picker. I think that's it. I don't know why this is. I accidentally turned that pink. I want it back
Lauren's
white.
getting wild.
I'm getting wild here. Okay. I really like where we're going with this so far.
I love it.
Okay. So, Cynthia said, how did you do that? So if you're talking about the picker tool, all I'm doing is I'm selecting my color, going over here to document colors, clicking this plus button. Sometimes this picker tool is going to come up, sometimes it's not. And then you can click that and you can drag and drop it really to anything on the, put this blue up here if I wanted to, I'm not going to, but you can put it on anything in the screen and color match something if you have the picker tool.
Right.
Now, how do I get off of it? What am I doing? I don't want it now. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're just gonna go back.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. So now that you've got that, we are going to type in what we want on our ticket side. So I told you we were going to use the font Estuary. Now, before I teach you how to download a font into Canva, let's come together because you can only do this if you have Canva Pro. But I still want to make sure you all know how you can do it so that you are equipped to have that knowledge. You're equipped with that knowledge so that you can determine, do you think you're going to use more fonts than what Canva has? You can make that decision yourself. So back over into Canva, what we're going to do is we are going to upload a new font. Now, you would think that it would work from here to upload a new font. It's really weird where you find it. So what you have to do is if you'll go to Brand Kit and you come down here, no, where's it at? Fonts, right here. If you go to Brand Kit Fonts and you edit your fonts, manage upload fonts, this has changed.
Right, yeah.
This has changed a lot.
Totally.
Okay, well, manage upload fonts. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna choose your file. You're gonna go to your downloads. You can type in Estuary.
I'm wondering if this is just if you're wanting to do a brand kit font and not just like a regular top box.
No, this is for, normally for any font. Now, let's just add a text box here.
Because
you can come over here and upload a font. But
Yeah.
what's been happening is we've not been able to upload from there. It gives us a like an error message.
right.
Like Estuary, like it's not even, oh, there it is. Open. Oh, it worked this time.
Yay.
That's the one thing. It's just kind of going back
Yeah.
and forth. So if you'll do it that way, that's probably going to be the easiest. So let's go back and let me do that all over again because it kind of threw me off that Canva has changed just a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a text box. There's a couple different things that you can do. You can come over here to the right where it says text and you can click add a text box. Simple, easy. Can I put you onto a little thing?
Yeah.
With this purple, if you click on your page, you have the purple bounding box around your page. Did you know that you can click the letter T on your keyboard and you get a text box? That is for both Windows and Mac.
Love it.
That is literally my favorite. That is absolutely my favorite way of adding a text box is clicking on your page, hitting the letter T on your keyboard, and a text box appears. That easy. So once you have added your text box, if you come up here to your font, you can see all of the font types over here, but you can also see at the very bottom of that window, it says upload a font. So what you're gonna do is click on that, you go to your downloads, once you have downloaded the font from Maker's Gonna Learn by clicking the arrow pointing down like I showed you earlier, you do have to unzip it, but now what you need to do is you need to search for it. Because like I said earlier, when we've been unzipping our fonts, they've kind of been getting lost in our downloads, but when you search for it, it will pop right up. So you can click on it, open, and upload. So we have uploaded it. You're just gonna click yes, upload anyway, and it will be there. So now if you'll type in estuary, your font will be right there. How cute. So now we're gonna type in Girls' Day with Aunt Lauren. Although I am not technically an aunt yet, but y'all, I want to be an aunt so bad.
Tell your sisters to get with the program.
Dude, I don't think you understand.
They have one job.
I want to.
You're ready to fulfill your auntie duties.
I'm so ready to be the best Auntie Lauren ever.
I mean, you're already Auntie Lauren to my children, and you're doing
Auntie
a great
Lauren
job.
And
you're doing a great job, Lauren.
And I try to be Auntie Lauren to all my friends' kids.
Yeah, I mean, you do a
because
you
I don't have any nieces or nephews myself yet, and that's what kills me.
I'm digging.
Meredith or Sarah, if you're watching this,
are you going with the brown? Is this like a little brown action? For me,
I hadn't been, but I love the brown action.
I do.
I think I'm
from
gonna go.
This far away. It looks brown.
It's black, actually.
Oh, I think brown ties it in. And this font, can you just highlight this font again? What's the name of the font?
Estuary.
This is a good one. Don't ask me to pronounce it, but I love it. I love it. Love it.
I am digging that brown action. Tanner, who knew that you were a designer?
I mean,
you can't really tell a difference until you zoom in, but it needs to be maybe a little bit lighter of a yummy chocolate brown.
Maybe. Oh,
let me come back a little bit more orange with it, and then like up in here. Oh, that's it. That's the yummy chocolate brown that I was trying to go for.
Boom, boom, boom.
Right there.
Love it.
That's to die for. Now, what you can do if you want to add other elements, for example, we just have an outline around that. You can come back to elements. We're gonna go off of magic recommendations. We're just gonna do square line, or we'll try that. Like this. Oh, yeah. Love all of these. Let's see if I want, where did it go? There it is. The only thing is you kind of have to be careful with the aspect ratios of this. So we can even go back to elements, exit out of this, and go over to our basic shapes. If you want to do it that way, or you can create your own lines based off of these right here, which I love. So there's a couple different ways you can go about it, but we'll just do rectangle line. Oh, rectangle line border. Nope, I don't want to go to shapes. I want to go rectangle line border. Graphics. This is the one I want.
Welcome everyone that's saying yes to digital design. I'm so excited to have you guys. It is so good. I've seen so many people saying yes. So if you're joining, you get instant access to the course for $70 off, no coupon code needed. And we do offer a 2-pay. I've seen a lot of you be like, let's spread that payment across 2 months. So we'll say yes now, get it. I will say if you enroll now, you will get the bonus masterclass to turn your designing into profits, which I'm super excited about. That's only for y'all.
I'm just playing around with some things right now.
Oh. You can use our membership with a Brother Scan and Cut, with a Silhouette. We have beginner courses inside the membership that support Cricut, Silhouette, and Brother. So good.
Nope. We're just going to leave it like this.
Awesome.
So either way you go, whether you decide to go all out and really add some really cool elements, it really doesn't matter. This is going to be our general product. Now, what I do want to do is I want to check the sizing of this. So I'm going to drag and select all, because I don't want to just size the ticket and not size everything else. So currently this is 5 inches in width. So I'm going to grab a t-shirt ruler because I can't find a measuring tape.
Whatever you got works.
Whatever you got works. And we're just gonna kind of measure this. So it looks like it's a little bit more than 5 inches. So we're just gonna pop it up.
Just to let everyone know, our program, our membership will work for any die cutting machine. I know we're getting asked about quite a few different ones.
Yep.
But yes, it'll work for any.
Absolutely. So what we are doing now, after you have designed your ticket, we are going to go to share. We want to download this as a PNG because it's a print and cut image. So we are going to download it as a PNG. If you have Pro, you can download with a transparent background. I am not going to do it with a transparent background today because I want to make sure even our friends with a free account know exactly what to do. If you have Pro, click this box, and when you go to upload it into Design Space, you're gonna have 0 issues. The background's not gonna be there, but I am going to show you how to do it without the transparent background, okay?
Love it.
So I'm gonna click download. It is going to download right here. You can see here, it is there. Now what we're gonna do is go to Cricut Design Space. We're gonna be done with that. We're gonna go to New Design. We'll save that guy from yesterday that you all loved. Kathy said, is there a way to see the size of your elements in Canva? Yeah, I did to see my size. There's not a way unless you scale it up or down. You can see in the bottom left hand or bottom right hand corner, do you see where it says W 5.5 and high H 2.1? That's telling me that the width of this element, everything together, is 5.5 inches and 2.1 inches in height because that is the metrics, or that's the units that I put my document in. If your document is in, let's say, pixels, it's going to give you the pixel size.
Now listen, y'all, listen up. None of this matters.
No.
Y'all hear me?
It doesn't.
None of this matters because why? Unless you're printing it straight from Canva, we're not. We're Cricketers. So we're gonna take this file. You wanna make sure it's not 5,000 pixels by 5,000 pixels,
right,
or you will not be able to upload it to Cricut quickly. So don't be getting all worried about your sizing because you have to tell Cricut. Do not, this is a mistake I see people make. If you be making your size in Canva and then think you can automatically just pop it into Cricut, it's gonna be perfect. Always measure twice, cut once. Same thing applies here. You wanna make sure, I love that Lauren's designing in an 8.5 by 11 because it's easy. You could make a whole sheet of these on Canva if you wanted, but you don't have to because there's easier ways to do it inside of Cricut. So that's why I think it's very important just to come back to us. The way you'll see Maker's Gonna Learn, myself, Lauren, and Alicia teach Canva is unlike any training you're gonna get anywhere else because we have you in mind, unlike a designer that's go teach it, you know, somewhere else. Like even if you go to the Canva website and try to watch their trainings, they don't understand your goal. I think this is a really good example of you don't, like this isn't, it's a great question, but it's not needed right now. And the transparent background, Lauren's gonna walk you through how to remove that in Cricut as well. So great question. I love that you all are like ready to learn. I just don't want y'all to be like super overwhelmed either. So
now you do have rulers up here, just so you know. And another thing that you all may not know or understand or know where to go to is you can go to over here, and then if you go down to the bottom, you can actually type in what width and height you want it.
Yeah.
Now I'm not going to because I have it exactly where I want it, but you can in advance under positions at the very bottom, you can type in width and height, and you can lock your ratio as well.
Love it.
Just so you know. We also had somebody say group it first. You actually don't have to in Canva. If you download it as a PNG, it flattens it for you.
Love it.
So we have downloaded it. We're going back to Cricut. We have our new canvas here. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to upload, upload image. I'm gonna pull in my Finder. Here is the ticket that I created. So I'm gonna pull this down, drag and drop. You all know that is our favorite way to do that. And you can see that I still have the white around it. That was the representation of my page, okay? Because we didn't do it as a transparent background. So what do you do from here to get rid of the white? If you'll go to continue, you can, if you have Cricut access, you can automatically remove the background, but we don't need that. We don't need that. All we have to do is click this white,
boom,
and look, it's gonna go away for us. You can even zoom in and make sure that all of the white is gone around it, and it is. It looks beautiful. And now we're gonna go to apply and continue. We want this as a flat graphic, okay? And then continue. Oh, she said to see the size, you group it. Gotcha.
Love it. Now, our friends asked, is Canva free? Yes, there's a free version, and as you get more advanced, there's a paid version. You may ask yourself, is the program right for me? Should I take the $70 off if I've never used Canva? Yes. If you're curious on if you need pro or not, I have a very, very, very detailed video that will help you make that decision. And I even give you some tips and tricks to think about when you are thinking about when to use pro or when not to. Like for example, in November and December, you may want to use pro because you're doing a lot of projects, you're doing a lot of designing, you're doing a lot, and then you could cancel it. So it's one of those things you can come and go.
Yep. So now that we have gotten rid of that, is our audio good? Okay, beautiful. Then we're gonna go to upload. And y'all, there it is. There it is. Now, Cricut will now tell us our dimensions, and it says 6.97 by 2.6. Now, one thing that I have noticed, actually, you know, we're not even gonna go there. So, has low resolution, it's fine. I don't want this 7 inches. I actually want it back down closer to like 6, 5.5, right there. Now what you can do, this is one layer. All you have to do is go to make it. I'm not gonna save it today because it's not super, super important. And now we're gonna go to continue. We are going to send this to our printer. I do want to turn the bleed on for this one. Now, let's talk about when to turn bleed on and when to turn bleed off. If your color runs all the way to the edge and there is not a white offset, you are going to want to leave bleed on. That way, Cricut, your machine has a little bit of room for error, and all it's gonna do is bleed around the outside of your design just a tad. If you have a white offset on your design, you can turn bleed off. We're always going to use System Dialog. We are gonna go to Print. Sometimes the System Dialog will pop up in front. If it doesn't, try pulling Design Space down and it's popped up right here behind it. We are using the Canon TS9500 series. I am feeding this from my rear tray, and this is gonna be completely up to you. I have gotten into a habit of turning my media type to photo. Although we're not using photo paper, I have found that it just gives, it's like it deposits a little more ink, so I get a richer color. But know when you do this, your printer is going to use more ink. So that's gonna be your personal preference. You can leave it on auto select. I personally like to have, put it on photo, but no matter what media type you select, you are always, always, always gonna go from normal to best.
Beautiful.
Always. And then we're gonna go to print.
Love it.
So I'm gonna run out here
Lauren's
and
go
grab
get
our
it.
print.
Y'all, let me know what questions you've got. It's Friday. I hope you're having a great time. If you're having any errors with audio, our apologies. I think it would be more of a YouTube thing because everything on our end is beautiful. So we hope that gets worked out. Refresh your page. We love it. And what type of paper are you using? So we're just using cardstock. We're using like a thicker cardstock to make this. I would do at least 80 pound. 110 pound is my favorite. We've linked it down below. So good. It is awesome. So when you're doing the perforation, you can use the perforation blade, but you don't have to. We just kind of love the look of what it looks like. So the print line is, you know, going to have that dash. So it is so, so fun. I also want to share, we are designing a college football like little tag that is like, I'm obsessed with. It's on our Instagram right now. Pop over there. Lauren is probably gonna teach it because she's like a huge football fan.
Oh, so yes.
I thought that was what we're teaching today. So like, if you love this, you're gonna like really like that one.
Is it on our September content stuff?
I have no idea. I saw it on Instagram. Was it last year?
No, I just created it like a month or so ago for a friend, and I was like, "This is so cool."
I'm obsessed.
We need to make a reel
What
of
was it for?
It was a groomsman proposal. Ooh. Instead of a bridesmaid's proposal. They decided they wanted to do a groomsman proposal. So I made it look like a backstage pass or like a field pass for a college football game. And it was like, will you be my groomsman? And it had all of the stuff on there.
Yeah, it's so
really
cool.
It's really cool. I did it all in Canva in like 15 minutes.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
Love it.
So now that we have our print, and you can see what I mean by the bleed, it looks very wonky. I don't know how
It just adds a little, you know, I love bleed.
Yeah.
I always turn it on. We love, we have no problems with thicker cardstock because we use the rear tray. Printable material, printable vinyl, printable sticker paper, thick cardstock. Make sure you got a printer with the rear tray.
Yes.
That's the secret.
Honestly, printer with a rear tray, it feeds beautifully.
I'm over here saying we got a lot of like craft projects that we don't even have on the calendar, but I love that one. We should
we need to add it.
We gotta do something because that is good. It is beautiful, beautiful.
So this is a medium cardstock, about an 80-pound cardstock. So what you're gonna do, we're gonna choose medium cardstock, and then coming over here to our Cricut, we are going to load this in. Now, if you wanted to add a score line to that dashed line, you could do that. But y'all, let me just show you how easy it is for this. Hold on. Let me make sure my Cricut's doing what it needs to do. Let me make sure it's doing, okay, we're gonna hit play. We're gonna hit play. Lovely. Okay, so look how easy, where it has these like cutouts there, it's like it automatically folds itself.
Yeah, it's really...
But this is also not a ticket that you're going to be tearing that bottom half off of.
You're keeping this forever.
Right, we're keeping this.
I do want to say, you know, we've had quite a time. And I've never recommended anyone to purchase the perforation blade. So like, I'm not going to tell you to buy it. You want to show them the one we did test with the perforation?
I don't think this was with the perforation blade. I think this was just the file in and of itself had ridges.
Well, anyway, you could add that, but I mean, I think it's plenty. It's beautiful. Such a fun one. This is such a practical one for this time of year. I don't know about you guys, but as the kids go back to school and, you know, it's harder to find that time to hang out with them, like this would be great to give someone that you adore.
Now, mine is a lot bigger than
Lauren, you are bringing anti-energy.
I'm bringing the anti-Lauren energy today.
Of course it is.
So this is what we talked about yesterday, the going with gravity when you're taking it off your mat. Look how easy that come up. It didn't, and I mean, can we just?
I love it.
And that's it. This is how easy it is to create a beautiful ticket, like a gift ticket for whoever in your life. It's that simple.
So good.
Can you do it in Cricut? Yes. Do you have as much freedom? I think you have you have more elements to work with in Canva, but you can do it in both. But
I love
it's just such a good technique.
It is so, so good.
I love it.
Sadie, will you put us on this camera and could you go to the door? I have our nanny a birthday cake to be picked up. Could you go grab it? Our good friend.
I'm so glad you picked brown.
Listen, let me see.
Pink and brown.
Let me see. It is so vibey. Oh my gosh, so much fun. I love this size. What was the size? 7?
That one was 5.5 in width.
This is a really, yeah.
That's a good size.
5.5 in width. What you also could do, Carol, you're gonna love me for this. This would be great to create like some for bookmarks.
Bookmarks.
So many good bookmarks.
Laminate
them. Yeah, it's really fun. So you're gonna love this. There's a lot of different ways to use it and do it. So much fun. If you are needing to stock up on cardstock in general, for everything, we love Celebration Warehouse. Did you talk about that yesterday?
We did talk about
Love
Celebration
it.
Warehouse yesterday. We
love
talked
it.
a lot about how much we love them.
Yeah, their cardstock's great. Cut's
Yeah.
amazing. We love it. What questions do you guys have? Please let me know.
Yes.
So we would love to just have you, be there. So it is just super, super awesome. But yes, it is incredible. What I wanted to share was, if you want to learn more about working with Canva, we love the digital design for creatives because it teaches design principles. For example, one of the trainings that I teach is how to build stickers from the perspective of traveling to the Smoky Mountains or traveling to Vegas, and you see places like they have all these beautiful stickers. If you want to learn to make them yourself, I kind of teach on that. Like, I think that's a really fun thing that you can do in Canva and make it super easy.
Me and Alicia both also talk about different design principles. Yes, we are teaching you how to use Canva, how to utilize all of the different things within their programming and software and what you can do. But we also really go into depth about color choices and color theory and how to adding elements, and that less is sometimes more. It's not just, it is a Canva training and it is a very, very in-depth Canva training, but it's also great for beginners, but also helps you with your design skills as well.
It's also great for those who have sublimation. So it's great to introduce Canva with sublimation and just leveling up that design, because if you level up your design, you'll level up your Cricut, sublimation crafting, digital design crafting in total. Again, that masterclass is going to be September 10th at 11 a.m. Eastern. So be there, dive into the curriculum this weekend, revisit the curriculum. Our year membership coupon code will expire tonight. The $70 will expire tonight. So as long as you're getting in today, this is the time to get started.
Now, we had a couple questions that I saw. One was, when will the updated Canva course be available? Y'all, it's there. It's there. Just go in and look at it. It's pretty much the same stuff that we taught you, but with the new glow up that Canva has done. Also, I saw somebody ask about converting a Canon Pixma printer to a sublimation printer.
No.
I would not. If it takes those ink cartridges, we're not converting to a sublimation printer.
Correct.
The best printers to convert to sublimation are going to be EcoTanks, bar none.
Period.
Unfortunately, it's just so hard. It's you have to get a needle and a syringe and inject it into an empty. It's too much.
Yeah.
Not even going to go there.
We've linked the files and the fonts down below for you. So if you want to take a look at what we have for some options from the ones we designed earlier, we've had we've given you all the details on how to get the ones if you're a member. So be sure to make your own. It is so much fun. Someone said, I asked earlier, sublimation or Canva first, what would y'all recommend? Here's the deal. It's up to you. I think Canva would be more affordable to learn.
I think that's going to get your foot in the door first, because there's no other equipment that you need to buy.
And all the supplies you have will be benefited from you learning designing.
Yes.
And it's only go add to whenever you do sublimation. So if I was you, you could learn Canva today. As you master designing, you will add sublimation maybe as a Christmas gift.
Yeah.
You get a heat press
Yeah.
for Christmas. Get a printer for Christmas. Let somebody else work over that bill.
Yeah.
Let your spouse do that.
Just say, this is what I want for Christmas. Honestly, in my opinion, I feel like Canva sets a foundation.
Yeah.
And it
does.
truly, because once you start getting into sublimation, there are going to be so many projects that you're not going to be able to create in Cricut Design Space. So Canva sets the foundation for sublimation, in my opinion.
You could totally do a stack of these and attach them on the side like you all did the homemade notepad. Totally.
Yeah.
You could totally do that.
Create a stack and do Maker's Magic on them and clip them together. Oh my God, that would be so
great for
cute.
teachers. Great for teachers. So much fun. We're super excited. This has been such a great week. I love the energy here. You know, we wanted to come together just to help inspire you guys to get creative again after this busy, full summer.
Yeah.
It has been great, but I know you guys are ready to get back into your routine. So get back in there, get back to cricketing, get back to your crafting, pick one project to tackle this weekend.
Yep.
Whether it's learning to design with us and continuing on this momentum, whether it's one of these projects. We've brought so many fun projects to you this week. It's always so fun. It is just incredible. So grab the Canva course. Here's the deal with our free guide. If you haven't grabbed the free guide, I have a full training that goes with it, complimentary. It's a pretty in-depth workbook. When you enroll, you get a one-time offer for that $17 guide. If you say yes to that guide, is the only way you get on the wait list for our special super secret program. Hundreds of you have already said yes to getting on that wait list to learn what's next. So if you're ready to build your business, if you're ready to see what we've been testing, working on, developing, I'm just saying, like, this is the most detailed, straightforward, and easiest way you will be able to sell your creations. And I've taken a look at every one of my clients, every single person, and ran them through this filter of, could they do this? And many of you who are here and love crafting, again, I'm gonna say it again, I'm really selfish that I want you to craft more.
Yeah.
I mean, I want you to craft more.
Absolutely.
I know you, because I know you wanna craft more.
Yeah.
So the way to craft more is to be able to have money coming in rather than constantly going out to make these projects. So that's why we're passionate about teaching you how this all works. We're introducing kind of like that next level for you, especially because I have clients who want to get started, but they fear if they do it, they're going to fail. And they fear they'll run out of clients as soon as they sell the first time to their local friends and family.
I know.
And here's my secret. I personally don't think your goal should be to only sell to your friends and family. I think they're amazing to get started, but I don't think that should be the goal.
No.
My goal for you is to sell to strangers. Strangers where you don't even have to tell your friends and family you have a business.
Exactly.
Y'all, that's the power of the internet.
Absolutely.
Okay? So that's what we want for you, and that's the fear of failure. On the other hand, the same person, similar, has the fear of success.
Oh, for sure.
They fear that if they get started, it's gonna be a full-time job. Someone told me that yesterday. Tanner, I would get started, but I feel like it's gonna be a full-time job. And I don't love that either. So we have did all the research to figure out 3 different routes. And I lay it out in the free guide. Physical crafts, hybrid, and digital. There's 3 different paths.
Yep.
And we're bringing them all together. How to do it, and like our team has been practicing what it looks like to do all 3.
And honestly, our friend Jerry said strangers will pay, friends and family want all but free. You know, here's my thing, and this is what I feel like I have ran into. My friends and family love me, support me, all of this stuff, but at the same time, they are friends and family.
Yeah.
And it is hard to still pay, not hard, but it's like a psychological thing. It's like they don't want to pay full price.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that a lot of people, if you sell locally and they know you, it's like sometimes people won't buy from you because they're jealous of you, because they don't want to see your success.
Yeah.
But strangers don't know you, and they're like, all right, here, take all my money.
Yeah, because they just want what you have to offer.
Right.
You know, I think about like our business, I never told anyone I started a YouTube channel. I never told anyone I launched a membership. Like, you build in secret. I feel like you and Allie have talked a lot about this. What's the saying? Can you share that?
What?
That just like, what we were just talking about it, like how you and our good friend.
Oh yeah, I don't know that there's a saying, but it's one of those things like, I try my best not to tell people what's happening or what's going on, because it's like when I tell people what I'm doing, it always fails. But if I move in secret and do everything, and I work my booty off and I do what I'm supposed to, and then after I'm successful, I'm like, oh yeah, I kind of did this thing. Everybody was like, wow. And if I failed, they didn't see my failure.
Yeah. And I think that, like, looking back at what I've done online from 2010 with my first Etsy shop, with, you know, selling my handmade cards and selling physical stamps, and then launching a YouTube channel, and then working for brands, like, I never, expected a lot of support. I think a lot of you, and what I want to coach and help more people do, is how to stay so focused on where you're going that you're not looking around at where you're at. We're looking at where we're going, and we're not looking at who we're around, what we're at. We're not trying to get support from them because we don't need it.
But you're also not competing with someone. If you focus on yourself, you focus on what you're doing, you put your blinders on, you're only looking forward to your future, to your success. You don't care that Susie down the road is doing the same thing or how successful she is. You're just focusing on your success, period.
Yeah, it is so good. So that's what we're going to dive in and really spend September touching on and spending some time there with this new program where you can truly learn to sell to strangers. And we can say that wholeheartedly because we've built multiple shops that are doing it. Like, we're doing the thing. Alicia was in the office on her day off today where she did some local physical orders and she opened that up. So we're teaching you kind of, like, Alicia is such a great testament because she has been doing physical. You and Alicia both have done physical. Alicia just recently did it was a large physical order.
I decided after the first time doing physical products, I decided,
well,
I don't know about
she's
that.
been working on these 30.
Actually, I say that, and I have a huge order.
We'll talk about it in a minute.
I have like 300 cups I have to do right now. We're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it, Tanner.
We'll talk about it off air. Anyway, physical. We have hybrid, which I'm so excited to introduce you how hybrid works. It's going to be so good. So you got to be there on September 15th, 8 p.m.
Yeah.
You'll be getting emails and opportunity to enroll, but the first people get it if they sign up for the guide. And then digital. And like, we've been doing all of it, testing. It is so good. So anyway, I'm so excited to kind of help you guys with this next level. It's going to be awesome for your growth.
We have
a giveaway.
Box.
I know. We have a giveaway. Who would like to win an amazing mystery box from Makers Gallery team? Fun story. I'll tell it now. Speaking about moving in secret. Speaking of moving in secret. We were under contract to buy a lovely, lovely home, very close to my El Casa.
Your El Casa.
El Casa. But it completely fell through. So anyway, we were just like the roof was going to.
After the inspection.
Y'all, and the funny, I mean, this is a really small world here in our little town. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody knows everything. So Sadie had actually already looked at the house, and when I told her I was buying it, I had no idea it was the same house. Lauren told me, and I was like, what? And then Sadie's like, Tanner, you don't walk, you run away from it.
Yep.
But I was like, no, Sadie, like, you don't
understand.
They fixed
it's okay.
it. No,
they didn't.
No, my good buddy who works for us, Hunter, I had him come give his opinion because I was just like such in this weird, like, do I bet on us? Do I because it was a really good deal.
Yeah.
Too good of a deal. But anyway, he said, Tanner, we got up in the attic. We did it all. he said, Tanner, he said, if the owner would come over here and walk on this roof and he not fall through, we'll buy it.
Yep.
He didn't like that offer.
No, he didn't.
So anyway, the reason I say that about mystery boxes is we have so many amazing supplies and things that we want to make sure get to a good home that we had done.
That we were actually packing our office up. We were ready to go. Courtney actually ordered a bunch of new stuff for the office.
Wait, hold on. I gotta show y'all. There's sticky notes all over our office with little labels because we were ready to pack up and move.
We were so ready to pack up and move and get out of, and
God is so good.
He is. He protected us. It's okay. We're just going to let all of it sit in there for right now.
I told the team we're having like a straighten back up sometime next week because I can't keep looking at all of it. But anyway, we have a giveaway winner.
We do.
To end out Cricut Revival.
I'm going to go over here and read it because I can't.
Yeah, I can't pronounce the last name without you.
So. I do. I got it. I got it.
Drum roll, please. Congratulations, Kimberly
Rottenauer.
Rottenauer.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Kim. You won right now. Woohoo.
Congratulations.
Go ahead. Send us your best.
I hope I pronounced that right, by the way.
Me too.
It looked right.
Kimberly, you won. Whether we said it.
Rottenauer.
I couldn't say that. Whether she pronounced your name right or not, you won. So go ahead and email us hi@makersgonnalearn.com with your best shipping address. These gift boxes are valued at over $100, and we're excited to get you one. So thanks for being here.
Yay.
So much fun. We love the coaching at the end of the shows. I've got to go talk to Lauren about this cup order. Enjoy your weekend and have a lovely Labor Day.